Today is day 2 of 75 medium. I'm doing it with some of my family members, some of my cousins. I just finished my workout. If you can't tell.
Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
I look like a freaking tomato. But I'm about to eat. So join me as I prepare some food.
A few moments later.
Okay, I burned my croissant. Just a little bit. But it's okay. A butter knife. Tendonism. Oh, it's very hot. Duh, because I just popped her out the oven. Wow. Look at that. Look at that steam coming out of her. Who is she? All right, we're going to stuff her. We're going to stuff her with some turkey turk and some cheddar cheese. Boom. Boom. Turkey. Cheese. And hopefully the residual heat will melt her a little bit. Boom. One of my favorite fruits in the world. Some melon. Okay, girl, let's eat. Thank you, Jesus. She's extra crispy on the edges and soft and fluffy in the middle. I'm making a mess. Let's not make a mess. How about that? So how's everyone's day? Day 2 of 75 medium. I didn't record yesterday because I was feeling like I'm doing it with other people. I'm doing it with my cousins and some of my cousins, and it just, I don't know, I'm coming from like a different starting point than them. Like, I'm bigger than them. And that's okay. Like, I'm working on it. I'm also working on like just freaking conceptualizing myself. Like, why do I feel the need to like defend the fact that I am fat, that I live in a bigger body? Like, I don't know. It just everything feels weird, and it just, the added layer of like just loving yourself and like accepting yourself like as you are. Like, you are beautiful as you are. You are perfect as you are. And being perfect as you are doesn't mean that you cannot want to work on yourself, right? And like, you wanting to work on yourself doesn't mean that anyone in a similar position than you needs to work on themselves. Like, everything is like, I just feel like everything is like a personal conviction for people. And I just think there's like no reason why anyone should feel the need to like comment on those type of things. You know what I mean? I get there's like many like added layers. It's such a complicated topic, but the one thing I will say is like, everyone deserves basic human rights. Like, just treat people how you would want to be treated. Like, I just feel like that's so basic. And like, it just seems like people don't like get that. I don't know. Maybe that's the Jesus lover in me. But I feel like even before I came to Christ, like, there's just certain like things that you just like, I don't know, man. It's just the way people treat others is so interesting. Like, we all go through different walks in life. And if you're gonna treat people like that, like, you better make sure you live your whole life perfect. Never making a mistake. Never having an off day. Never having to deal with anything that makes you other. Because it is the other category. As soon as you're an other, it's like, it's over. It's just, it shouldn't have to be like that. The whole discourse of plus size clothing, bro, everyone deserves to freaking have autonomy and wear clothes that they feel comfortable in, no matter what size they are. Like, that doesn't even make sense. The whole argument doesn't even make sense. Just because somebody is a freaking size 10X, like, they still deserve to put that thing on. Like, I don't know. Yes, we need to hold each other accountable in love. And the biggest thing, I heard Emmy say this one time in one of her videos. Like, you should not be trying to hold me accountable if you don't personally know me, or you're doing it in a private way, right? So like, let's say like back in the day when they would send letters to the church, like for example, the church in Corinth, like they would send letters, right, to them, telling them about themselves out of love, though, in a letter. privately addressed to them. But you, like, people go in other people's comments, they make videos, think pieces about like, oh, you need to do this, and that is not constructive criticism. That is not you trying to help someone. That is not out of love. Like, you, like, be so for real. You do not care about that person. You are literally just wanting to dog on them. Like, be honest with yourself, because you're only lying to yourself or your little community of haters. Like, people just want a reason to be wicked. Just find the next scapegoat. I mean, if that's how you want to live your life, I guess. I just wonder, like, what can I do, or what can I work on as a counselor in training? You know, I'm getting my master's right now in counseling, and I want to know, what can I do for both sides? Because I'm the type of person that doesn't see things in black and white. Like, there's so much nuance, and I get certain things that other people wouldn't get, and it would make, you know, like, I'm on one side and I'm like, yeah, but we have to think about why they're saying it this way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I get the nuances, and I feel like people don't take time to just really listen to understand instead of listening to respond. And so I'm thinking, like, what can I do as a future counselor to help everyone? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just try to help people understand, like, themselves and their thought processes. Because I think, like, if people were to understand their mind, the way their mind works, and like what they're actually saying before they say it, what they're doing before they do it, I think the world would be like a better place, honestly. I think people are just so quick to react and like jump that you don't give yourself a minute to like think. And this is coming from somebody that has been there, that has made so many freaking mistakes. Like, I am a freaking sinner. I'm not a perfect person. And I think that's what qualifies me to talk about these things. I'm an advocate for self-expression, for be yourself, do what makes you happy. But none of that should be at the cost of someone else. You know what I'm saying? Your happiness should not mean someone else is suffering. Unless it's like somebody that don't want to see you win, then that's a different story. Because one thing I had to learn the hard way, there are some people that just don't want to see you win. And for so long, oh my God, so many years, I was so naive, out here thinking, oh no, it's not like that. Defending the people. I was the type of person that would defend the people that would literally tear me down. Like, talk about hurt. But I don't know. I don't know what my point is to all the yapping, but I do want to figure out like a way to be able to help people that are going through difficult situations help themselves. Because you cannot help anybody that doesn't want to help themselves. Right? Anyways, super deep topic. Very controversial. But back to the 75 medium, which is how we started on this, or I started on this. But I don't have a book. That's just my nostrils. Anyways, I'm really approaching this from the mindset of lifestyle change and making intentional steps that are sustainable. And the reason why I want to document it is because I'm doing this with my cousin's accountability from that endpoint, but also I want to share like with other people. You know, I've always like been of the mindset like, oh, that pop out, but who is that for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pop out for who? Like, nobody cares. The right now is what matters. Oh my God. And I was just reading Ecclesiastes 6. Hold up. God is so intentional. Like, the way that he talks to everyone is so different. But oh my God. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is so intentional with me. Like, just the way that he speaks to me. So, Ecclesiastes 6 verse 9. Enjoy what you have rather than desiring. Hold on. Let me start from the beginning. Enjoy what you have rather than desiring what you don't have. Just dreaming about nice things is meaningless, like chasing the wind. Everything has already been decided. It was known long ago what each person would be, so there's no use arguing with God about your destiny. This is the NLT version. You won't even like begin to understand how that speaks to my freaking soul. Like, to my spirit, like deep in the depths, bro. Like, right now, like my current living situation is literally 20. I'm 27, turning 28. I would say, to not be dramatic, probably 25, 24 years of answered prayers. Okay? My life has been a freaking roller coaster. Like, when I tell you, like, you can't even begin to understand what my life has been. And I probably wouldn't be exaggerating if I told you that I've dreamt about having my own space, like a safe place to call my own, since probably like 4 years old. And this is the first time that I got it. I got it. And I'm about to make 1 year living here in November. And like, I've found myself in the last few months, like, first of all, so much gratitude. So much gratitude. Lord knows, the Lord knows my heart. He knows the immense gratitude that I have for being here, for this huge blessing that it is. Like, you can't even begin to understand. But I've also found myself like thinking about the future, thinking about what's next, thinking about a bigger space, thinking about what this apartment is lacking, thinking about, you know, X, Y, and Z. And not in a way like, oh, I can't wait to get out of here. Like, oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, this place, I have made it like, this is my safe place. Like, I love this place. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I've been thinking about like what's next. And so I'm like, as I was reading it, I had to read it a couple of times, because I'm like, but what's wrong with that? Like, it doesn't take away from the fact that I love this place and that I'm so grateful for this place. And I'm like, as I'm thinking, I'm rereading it, I'm like, I'm starting to see like not inherently anything wrong with it, but like, why aren't you living in the right now? Why aren't you enjoying the right now? Why are you thinking about, why are you dreaming about the future and what's to come, and you know, when you get a bigger apartment? And it's like, and I'm like, okay, but why is that wrong? Like, I'm literally, you know, just battling this in my head. And it's like, okay, so then you get that bigger place, then what? Now you're still thinking about the next place. And it's the same thing like with money. You get a certain amount of money and now you're thinking about, okay, now I gotta get more money. And then, you know, like, it's never gonna be enough, right? And it clicked for me. And like, I knew that in regards to money. Like, I've never been the type of person that's like, oh my God, I need all this money. Like, I want it all. Like, I've always been like, Lord, I just need stability. That's all I care about. Like, I just need stability. I don't need all the riches and the wealth. Like, I don't need the glitz and the glamour. I just need stability, right? But for some reason, it wasn't clicking for me with like everything else, you know? It's like, why can't you just enjoy the right now? Why can't you just like romanticize the right now? Like, why can't you enjoy the right now? So I told you, Lord, forgive me for thinking that way, you know? It wasn't intentional, but once you know better, you do better. So it will be something that I'm working on. But back to the reason why I got into that is because I wanted to share this like right now, instead of thinking about the future. And when I start reaching my goals and stuff, like, I have already like met so many different milestones at different points in my life, and I never shared them because I was always thinking about, okay, what's next? And when it gets to this point, then I'm gonna, like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that anymore. And the biggest thing I remember from like my childhood was like, if I had a camera back then, like, I would have been creating videos. Like many of the people I see my age that had access to those sort of things. My situation was a little bit crazy growing up, so I didn't have access to those sort of things. I was focused on surviving. But like, I was just so full of light and so full of life, and just like, I was always freaking singing and like freaking dancing and just, you know, like the life of myself and my own party. And I just want to get back to that. Like, I just want to get back to that. Like, I need to be that girl for myself. I need to be that woman. I need to be that girl for the woman that I am today. Because you still need to have that little bit of whimsy. Like, that's what gets you by in life. Like, that whimsy is what keeps you alive. And I've been yapping for so long already. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep it in there because this is just real. I love me a juicy cantaloupe. And you know, there's bigger things, there's more things that I want to share as I feel more comfortable to do so. But there's so many like added layers, and it's so exciting, you know. It's so exciting. So I'm challenging myself to live in the right now, to enjoy the right now, and not to worry so much about tomorrow, which is not going to be easy for me because I am a planner. I am a worst case scenario type of person, and there are times where that has kept me safe, but I don't have to live like that anymore. So it's time to let that go. And this is my way of holding myself accountable. For some reason, talking to my phone and making these videos and posting them online for whoever to see doesn't feel as serious as sharing like progress pictures in the group chat. Like that just feels so like intimate, and like I don't know how to explain it. This just feels like dear diary, you know? Like I know that anybody could see this, but it's like I don't really care. You know, that's kind of weird. That was my first meal. I don't know, for some reason working out before eating feels better than working out after eating. But I've been working on like portion sizes, the foods that I'm eating, and you know, the timing of it all. So maybe like there's something to do with all that, but for some reason I don't feel like weird right now. Like I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes after eating I'll feel like sluggish and like after eating breakfast in the morning. And it's like you shouldn't feel like that after eating breakfast in the morning. And it could be like a healthy breakfast. Like let's say I'll have eggs with 21 grain bread. I shouldn't feel like sluggish after that. Maybe it has to do with meat, but then I just ate some turkey. I don't know, but I feel energized. I feel good. So I think I want to keep trying the before I work out before I eat, because even though it is like it doesn't feel fun. Not yet. I remember at a different weight what working out felt fun, and it felt fine, and I liked it and I enjoyed it. I'm not there yet. I need to get back there because I gained some weight since then. So it's not fun right now. It's not fun. But I know I'm gonna get there. So I'm just enjoying the right now and just asking the Lord to strengthen me every step of the way and to not let me give this up, because I have goals and I'm gonna allow myself to enjoy it right now. This is already so long and I still have the rest of the day, so thank you. I probably won't be talking for the rest of the video though, like just a little quick check-in for my rest of the day. This is my second 30 ounce of water. Drank my first 30 ounce during and after my workout. So we're gonna get through this, and then I have 25 more ounces left to go, but I'll probably fill this up one more time or maybe 2 more times throughout the day. Yeah, see you later. Okay, this is gonna be my dinner. It's mashed potatoes. It has 2 slices of the Italian boar's head mozzarella. Bro, if you have not tried it, you need to go try it. It's really good. So yeah, that's what I have here. And then I'm gonna do these green beans and some tilapia. I've heard things about tilapia. It's fake. It's this. It's that. Do you know? I read the nutrition facts. I think there's like freaking 20 grams of protein in tilapia. What are we talking about? Goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me on my day 2 of my 75 medium. I can buy myself